Good morning, everybody. Marlene, aka Snowgardener 307. We are here for a grocery haul today. I planned on going to the grocery store to get chicken. I know chicken is on sale, but that's all I know. So when we get in the store, we're going to look for some other sale items. It is the time of year for all of the baking stuff to be on sale. So if you need any baking stuff, now is the time to get it. So let's go ahead and head to the store and see what I can find. As I said, I'm only really here for chicken, but I also don't know what else is on sale, so I need to open up my app and look. I ran to the post office and the bank really quick and decided to do all of this while I'm out and about. So let's go ahead and take a look at the sale ad. Here we are in my store's ad right here. You can see that clementines with the perks are only $2.99. which is a really good deal. So I am going to go ahead and grab a bag of those. I do see them since I just walked into the store. And let's see what else we can find on this ad right here. They've got butter for $2.49. That's pretty good. Cheese 3 for $5. Frozen veggies. Cream cheese $1.49. Sour cream $1.49. Sorry about that, you guys. I was trying to skim in. Ooh, that's a good deal for sausage. Jimmy Dean sausage, but we don't need that. Let's skip to the next page and see what they've got here. We don't need pumpkin pies. We've already got most of the baking stuff. Stuffing 99 cents. It's a great deal. We might get some whipped topping to throw into the freezer for 99 cents. Those Beehive frozen rolls are super yummy. They're $3.99. There is some green beans and canned corn for 59 cents. That's a great deal there. One of the most important things when you are doing your shopping is you need to make sure that you know what a good price is. If you don't know what the regular price is, it's really hard to know what a good price is. So looking through here, that's a great deal on the brownie mix for 99 cents. If they've got some, I might grab a couple of those. Seasoning packets 59 cents, so if you need for your Thanksgiving and stuff. Now, one thing that somebody had put on a video of mine previously is that I don't show the videos the week of the sales, and with my schedule the way it is, I'm sorry I can't. So I know if you have a Ridley's in your town, you'll be too late for these sales, and I do apologize for that. Powerade 88 cents. Avocados 2 for $3. Grape tomatoes 2 for $3. And let's see, I don't even see the chicken there, but I saw it in the app. Cranberries 2 for $5. Celery 2 for $3. That's a good deal. If they've got celery, I'm getting some. It is the week of Thanksgiving and my store runs out of so much stuff. So let's go ahead and start shopping. As I told you guys, I am going to go ahead and get some halos. They are $2.99 as long as I add the coupon in, and that is a good deal, and they look pretty dang good. So we're going to go ahead and get one of those for halos. I'm also just going to look around to see if I see anything else. Now, if you are on a tight budget, it is always a good idea to do this before you get to the store, unlike me. But hey, you know what? Life happens. I was planning on coming later to the store, but I went to my post office and I forgot that they don't open until like 9. And I was thinking 8, but that's not what it was. So we're going to go ahead and get our grocery shopping done now. We are not going to be doing a lot of grabbing items because I'm hungry, because I did eat before. So at least there's that. They have got all of their baking items over here. I don't know about you guys, but this store usually has pretty A-okay sales. And the evaporated milk, it makes me want to grab a couple evaporated milk, just because I have watched Teeny's mac and cheese recipe on TikTok about 10,000 times, and it has been making me want to try her mac and cheese recipe. And maybe if I can find the pasta, I'll try it. It's probably going to be too much money, but I did watch her with Gordon Ramsay and always loved her on his show. So we don't need any drinks or snacks, so we are going to skip that aisle, and hopefully the music isn't too loud and it doesn't yell at us for that. Brown sugar, powdered sugar, $1.49. That's a pretty good deal. It used to go on sale for 99 cents. We do not need any cereal, so we ain't going down that aisle. Let's go ahead and see what the sodas are. Sodas are $4.99 if you purchase 5. If not, $10.99. So if you purchase 5, all right. Let's go ahead and look at the chips. They've got their brand for $1.99. It looks like Lay's are $1.99. You must buy 4. I don't really need chips, so I don't know why I came down this aisle, but hey, that's what happens sometimes, right? All right, let's go over to the frozen stuff. Here is one of the things that was on sale, and it is the ice cream for $3.99 for the red button. They also have dryers on sale for $2.99. They have got this premium gelato from Red Button. Have you guys tried this? I have not. Amaretto cherry sounds amazing. Tiramisu, chocolate fudge brownie. Looks like they've got mango and some other flavor that I can't tell because it's all frosted up. Let me know on that, you guys. I'm interested. We're also going to look and see if they've got crackers on sale. The reason why I say that is we are here on the cracker aisle along with the frozen. Here we go. Wow, they've got whipped topping right here. 99 cents with my app, with my perks. So I am going to go ahead and grab a couple of these. I do use these for my pistachio stuff as well as other things during the holidays. I also make a raspberry fluff that my grandma used to make, and so I can get 5 of these, and I'm going to go ahead and get 5 of them because they stay in the freezer. I believe I've got room in my freezer, and I think I only have 1 in there right now, and I will use at least 2 or 3 for Thanksgiving. Here we are in the crackers, and I was wanting some Triscuits, but there ain't no way that this girl is paying $5.29 for Triscuits. They do have a few things on sale. They've got the Townhouse. They also have my favorite grooves on sale for $3.99. I'm going to get into Ibotta and see if there's anything else, but $3.99 for me for the crackers is still a little bit too high. What do you guys price your crackers at? When will you buy crackers? Let me know. I am not going to be getting the Cheez-It crackers because there's no Ibotta, and that's still a little spendy for me. Well, let's see what else we can find. I don't need any vegetables. I just stocked up on vegetables, and I was looking for frozen pizzas and stuff to see what we've got, to see if there's any of the little ones that are on sale. They are not. That is a great thing when my husband is out of town and it's just me. I love that. So they do have the stuffing mix on sale for 99 cents, but I am not making stuffing, and I don't actually use that kind of stuffing mix when I make my stuffing. They've got the au gratin and the scalloped potatoes on sale for 99 cents.
I just see
just filming. Yeah, I do all the time. I have a YouTube channel.
Oh,
and so I'm
awesome.
Talking about the sales and talking about what we got and everything.
I like it. I was like, what exactly?
Why is she talking to herself and videoing? Yeah, I've been doing it for a few years.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Here we are. They have got onions, potatoes, tomatoes, avocados. That is a good buy for their 3 count of peppers for $2.98. Good buy there, but I do not need any peppers. So the manager just came up and talked to me and was worried about why I was filming. He's a new manager, and I do have to say the store does seem to be doing quite well, so I did tell him that. And so let's see if we've got any of the 99-cent brownies. They sure do. They've got some here. So I am going to go ahead and get some. It looks like we've got the dark chocolate and the fudge brownies. They've still got some of, but the milk chocolate is all gone. You can get, it looks like it's just an advertised special, so I don't have to do a coupon. I'm probably going to look at the dates, and then I will decide how many I'm going to get. And so these are good until February of 27. So I am going to go ahead and grab a few. May of 27. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a few of these. And I just saw that they do have the cake mixes on sale. And I did just buy a couple cake mixes when I was out of town, but I'm going to go ahead and get a couple more. I want to get a spice cake for sure, and maybe a lemon cake to have up in the pantry. Again, this will depend on the dates on these. So these are June 26th, January of 26. I will not be getting one of these just because I know I won't use it ahead of time. We use Devil's Food and a trifle. There's August 26th, so that's pretty good. So let me go ahead and get a few of these. Since the baking items are on sale, I wanted to see if they had cherries on sale. And it looks like the cherry pie filling is on sale, but all they have in the food club is the light. And I've never understood that before. And so if you look here, it is the light cherry topping, but it's $2.99. Normally I am paying $5 something. Oh, what is this? Extreme cherry. They have got fruit on sale, canned fruit. I don't use a lot of it, but I do use cherries in the trifle that I was just telling you guys about. This is a great buy right here, $2.99. Let's see, normally $4.99. The one I normally get is the Wilderness, not because I like the brand, but before Food Club didn't used to have this, or at least the store didn't. All they had was the light cherry. Now, this is extreme cherry, and so it looks like it must have a lot of cherries in it. So I'm a little bit worried about if there are going to be enough of the, I don't know, the goo that's in the cherry filling, the juice, the yumminess. I am going to try one of those, and I have bought the light before, and I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of those for the prepper pantry. Now let's see what the date is on here. So this one is July of 27, and this one is July of 28. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these. Now let's take a look and see what we've got here. Ground beef right now is $6.99 a pound for 80%, $8.99 for the 93.7. Yeah, we're not doing that. There ain't no way that we're buying that. I know meat prices right now are out of this world for everybody. So let's see, we've got some beef shanks that are on quick sale. You don't see this at my store a lot, but you do. Normally $6.05, $3.89. I've never cooked a beef shank bone-in center cut steak. I've just never done it. So let's take a look. We have got the ribeyes right here, $14.77 a pound. Expensive. $160 for this 10-pound prime rib right here. We are doing turkey for Thanksgiving, and I love turkey. I know some people don't like turkey for Thanksgiving, they like other things. Let me know. We've got quite a bit of pork on quick sale here, which is a great buy. Of course, there's not a lot of meat here, but you look at that thin cut pork chops, $1.78. That is a great buy. So hopefully somebody takes advantage of that. I do not need any pork in my prepper pantry. And we do have some chicken that is reduced. We've got some thin cut, hand trimmed pieces of chicken breast, as well as some diced chicken. And so $3.73. But what I'm here for is the $1.97 chicken breast right here. Looks like the packs are about 4 pounds a piece. So I will be buying a few of these. We have got ground turkey that is 97 cents. And I am going to go ahead and buy some of these. We don't do a lot of ground turkey, but for 97 cents, considering what we just saw for the pound of ground beef, we might start eating some more ground turkey, because I can't afford that price for ground beef, but I can definitely afford this. Here we are in the cheese and the eggs, and I am impressed, you guys. It is almost Thanksgiving and we still have cheese and eggs, and there's a lot of times that this stuff is gone. The cream cheese is definitely picked through. As you can see, cream cheese is on sale for $1.49, yet there is none to be found that is regular cream cheese, except for the 1/3 less fat, which I will use if I need to, but I already picked up some cream cheese, so I don't need any. And I am going to go ahead and think I'm going to get a couple more packs of eggs because I want to do some deviled eggs. And it shows, this right here, it still shows the $2.50 if you buy 2 for a dozen. But last time they only rang up $2.29. So we'll see what they ring up today. This is the first time I've ever seen my store have the Brussels sprout stalks. I've seen a lot of people cook them and they just look yummy and amazing. They do have celery, you guys, and we saw that those are actually on sale 2 for $3. I am just going to get 1 of those. So we're going to go ahead and get a celery. I still have some cucumbers, or a half a cucumber at home. I still have some lettuce at home that is still good. So I think this might be good for us. We've got cranberries 2 for $5. I did buy some cranberries already. I want to do the cranberry jam, the Christmas jam, and I don't know if I've got enough, so I'm actually going to go ahead and buy 2 more of those. And let's see if anything else draws my attention. How are you today? Good. I don't think so. I do need to go though and get one thing, and I'll tell you guys about it in a second. I am back from the store, and as you saw, the new manager of the store actually saw me filming, and it was kind of funny. I think he was a little panicked. Then once he figured out what I was doing, we had a long conversation. I actually gave him one of my business cards that has my QR code for this channel. So if he is watching, hello. But you guys, I am super happy with the deals that I found. I did not expect to spend as much as I spent, but that's because I went in without a list. I can tell you guys that most of this is coming out of my Prepper Pantry budget. As you see, you're going to see there's not a lot of fresh food here, right? There is celery and halos because the cranberries are going for a canned item. That's it for this week. So let's go ahead and talk about what I found and talk about a little bit about my Prepper Pantry because some of you guys have been asking about that. So we're going to start on this side right here. You guys saw that I did get some of the cherry pie filling, and you'll see that I did end up getting 4 cans, and that's because it's good for so long. The 2 light cherry pie fillings, which don't have high fructose corn syrup in it, which is a good thing, are good until July of 27. And then the extreme cherry is good until July of 28. Now, of course, you guys, those are just Best By dates. They are not expiration dates. $2.99 for those, saving at least $2, if not more, a can. And then I went ahead and splurged and got some frostings. I haven't bought any frostings for a while because we don't use them a lot. And the last ones that I used up were actually quite outdated. So I just grabbed 3. I grabbed a creamy milk chocolate, or rich and creamy milk chocolate, a lemon, and a cream cheese. The only one that doesn't have a specific plan is the milk chocolate. These are good until, this summer or so. And then you guys saw that I did show you the brownie mixes and the cake mixes. These were all 97 cents. I got 5 fudge brownie, 2 dark chocolate brownies, 2 Devil's Food cakes, a spice cake, and a lemon cake. The first one that I'll be making is going to be the lemon cake, and I did get a lemon frosting with that, but I would like to kind of doll it up a little bit there. You can also see that I have written the price on everything along with the date. The way that these sit in my Prepper Pantry is this sits out. I started doing the date just this trip on everything because I want to see how the prices go up. And when I make things, I want to see what the true cost of what I bought is. And then I went ahead and got some butter. Now this butter, I don't expect it to be really good. It is $2.49. It's high desert salted butter. I went ahead and grabbed 6 pounds of butter. I did go ahead and get 2 more dozen of eggs. Like I said, I want to do some deviled eggs. These were $1.99. You guys, in my app when I got in and looked at the coupon, they were $1.99, so even better. So we grabbed 2 of those. You had to buy 2 in order to get that price. And then I went ahead and got the whipped topping. These were 99 cents each. Great in the freezer if you've got freezer space. For my fresh food, I've got the halos for $2.99, and I got the celery for $1.50. And then, as I said, I want to make a Christmas jam or a cranberry jam of some sort. These were $2.50 each, so 2 for $5. Not super inexpensive, but of course this is really the time to buy cranberries if you want them. And then the deal of the day is this Jenny O ground turkey, 85% lean, 15% fat. I showed you guys in the video that ground beef was $6.99 a pound at my store. $1.97. That's right, everybody. So I grabbed a total of 12. I grabbed a couple for my sister-in-law and gave those to her already. 10 pounds of ground turkey for under $10. We are going to use this in chili, tacos, stuff like that. It's not my husband's favorite, but I was joking around and saying, you know what, my husband will eat whatever I make, and it is true. And he is not a complainer. He just likes beef, and I get it. I like beef as well. And then, of course, what we went to the store for was the chicken breast, $1.97 a pound. This is all going to be frozen. I do not need any more canned chicken. And so we got a pack for $9.44, a pack for $8.39, and a pack for $10.42. For my husband and I, these are big breasts. So one of these breasts is more than enough for a meal. So we've got 4, 8, and there's 5 in this one. So we've got 13 meals right here for protein, along with 10 meals here. We've got 23 meals of protein today. That is a big expense in a lot of our budgets, along with some staples like butter and eggs, and along with some stuff that, do I need this? One of my last videos, actually the video where I took my son and his girlfriend shopping, one lady had a comment on there. Unfortunately, she deleted it. I don't mind if people make comments. She just made a comment about how we buy too much processed food, how we don't have any fresh food. And so I made a response back to her. She deleted it. Yes, we do have processed food, but if you watch my channel and you watch my Prepper Pantry videos, you know we do a lot of ingredient shopping. We don't do all processed foods. So this is it for today. Let me show you guys my total on my receipt right here. So the total that I spent today was $100.57. You can see here that it says that I saved $102.71. The thing that I am most excited about is all of this protein going into my freezer. I do have to give you guys a heads up. I am going to be doing the 3 Rivers Challenge starting in January. If you're not familiar, I did it this year and last year. Go check it out so you can see what it's about. 3 Rivers, she does an amazing challenge, and I'm excited about this, and this will help me succeed on that challenge. All right, you guys, that's it for me today. Until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.